Fala galera, beleza? Bom, estamos aqui de volta no canal com Final Fantasy XVI. Lançou recentemente uma nova DLC chamada Eikons of the Fallen, ou Ecos dos Caídos. Foi anunciada agora, nessa quinta-feira, anunciada e lançada, né? Na verdade, na The Game Awards. É, Aí, ó, expansão Echoes of the Fallen. Vamos lá. O novo conteúdo já foi instalado para acessar a linha de emissão de eco dos decaídos. É preciso desbloquear a origem, já fiz isso. E concluir as missões secundárias, planos e vontades é inestimável. Eu acho que já concluí. Vamos. Eu acho que já cheguei a fazer ela. Beleza. Olha, tem coisa nova aqui na Cairo. Aqui, Eco dos Decaídos.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem
Vamos lá.
perturbed. Do I now? How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Cristal.
Some sort of crystal.
Exatamente.
Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well, that makes two
Cristal
of us.
estranho, né? Um cristal
In all
negro,
my long
roxo.
years of trading, both over
Cristal desse
and
tipo,
under
né?
the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals on account of colour.
I see. And they could be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy
Então não
goods.
são cristais tão bons,
And
vamos
after
dizer assim.
asking the right people the right questions and paying the right price, of course,
Cristais de uma
I
qualidade duvidosa.
managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Eita, tá tremendo tudo. Oxi! O que tá acontecendo, afinal? Estranho, né? Bem estranho, diga-se de passagem. Enquanto isso... As fronteiras imperiais. São os imortais?
All right, lads, that'll do for today.
Não, são não.
I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Quem são eles?
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies.
Tá tremendo tudo, ô louco. O que tá
What
ocorrendo?
did you two do now?
Não fizeram nada.
Please tell us you
Algo
bought
está
another
ocorrendo.
lantern.
Stay calm, both of you.
Quem é esse cara? Vai
Who
utilizar o
needs a
cristal?
lantern when you've got one of these?
Cara, vai dar alguma merda. Com certeza vai dar alguma coisa que não vai cheirar bem.
All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
Será que não pode ser cristais fossilizados? Provavelmente.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come
Em
to
cedo madruga.
those who run.
Wait for us, Chief!
Olha que filho da mãe. O Ômega. Um inimigo bem famoso, né? Da série. Eu acho que talvez deva ser o Ômega mesmo.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think
Algo
of it,
assim.
the first
Dá uma
anyone
olhada,
ever
né?
heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's
Pois é, cara,
mines were the
fala do
only
Draco.
source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers.
É, tá
And
falando
with the
do
price of
Cid.
decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
Cristal
The
negro,
question
né?
is, who's selling these crystals and where are they?
Eles estão pegando do Ômega, né? O
Wait.
Ômega vai sentar a
Esse
costa
cara.
neles.
They couldn't be from Origin, could they?
Não.
No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion.
Não, da
But if they
origem não é
didn't
não.
come from Origin or any of the
Deve ser
other mother
resquícios
crystals, then
da civilização, de onde o Ômega ficava.
does that mean
That you missed one. Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another
Oxe,
mother
o
crystal
Cristal-Máter?
we didn't know about.
Ou seja, o Ômega
speak
é o
with Joshua.
Cristal-Máter.
if
Provavelmente.
you're right about this, we need to find it.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once over, case it rings any bells.
Beleza.
Right.
Senhorita
Thank you.
Carol.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right
Obviamente.
again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Missão aceita. Ecos dos Decaídos. Um escuro cristalino. Os destinos das missões da expansão Echoes of the Fallen serão indicados com o ícone roxo. Após aceitar a missão, os objetivos atuais serão exibidos numa lista de tarefas no lado direito da tela. Eles substituirão temporariamente os objetivos da missão principal. Ok. Caso queira restar os objetivos da missão principal na lista de tarefas, vá até o diário no menu principal. No problem, my friend. Bora falar com o Joshua.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Aye, that is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
Algo
So they
recente
weren't aware of
descoberto
them
por alguém,
either.
né?
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our
Vamos falar
combined
com
insight, I'm
Hippocrates.
sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
É, junto com o anúncio dessa DLC, né, que eles fizeram e lançaram no mesmo dia, eles falaram que a próxima DLC vai ser a Rising Tide, se não me engano, tipo Marés em Ascensão, algo assim. Que vai ter o
There you
Leviatã,
are.
o
I've taken the liberty of telling these two
Eikon perdido.
everything I told you.
Thank
Eles
you,
até
Karen.
mostraram um pouco dos poderes dele. Então,
It's hard to
quem
believe
será
such
o
a
portador do
lusterless
Leviatã,
shard could conjure
afinal?
much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis.
Talvez estejam
darkening the
corrompidos, sei
skies.
lá.
So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new Mother Crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
Uma boa
What do
teoria,
you think,
Joshua.
Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet,
Boa
if we
teoria.
are to believe that the original Mother Crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior?
Com certeza não.
No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity.
Cristais, então,
More specifically,
artificiais?
our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so.
Será que eram cristais
It seems
artificiais,
only
então, nesse
reasonable
quesito?
that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely.
Exato.
You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which Eikons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless
Magitech.
conflict which served only to make its victors more confident
Mais
of
lore
their
ainda
right to
sendo
supplant
explicado
the gods on high.
no mundo
And when
do
at last they
16, né?
ventured to do so,
Muito mais
the
do
resultant imbalance
que a
in the
gente já
ether
obtém
is said to
fazendo as
have been
missões
so great
secundárias, os
that the
principais, né?
skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded arcade sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these
Cristal-Máter de
shards are the
Magitech.
product of a long
É,
slumbering
porque o Ômega
Magitech
normalmente ele é uma
mother
máquina, né?
crystal, stirred to life by a similar
Ele é
etheric
um
upheaval
um ser
to the one which
tecnológico.
accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies.
Então, partiu Porto Isolde.
Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one.
Beleza.
Oh, and take the crystal
Ah,
with
infelizmente a
you.
gente não pode explorar necessariamente o
Might be
Porto
your key to
Isolde, né?
the
Dentro da cidade.
underworld.
A gente só chega até a...
I will.
Bora pro portão da localidade.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another Mother Crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Vamos lá, todos juntos. Partiu Porto Isolde. Ah. Eu pensei que ia conseguir jogar com o meu save da dificuldade de Final Fantasy, né? Só que isso daqui não é. Infelizmente. Porque eu não concluí todas as missões secundárias do Final Fantasy. Então vai ter que ser no modo normal, galera.
Slow down!
Aí, olha quem que é.
Likely.
É ele aí.
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet.
What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Oxe, que bizarro, já não vai poder voltar?
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. Soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet
Oxi.
and legged it.
É, se
Chase
você
them all the
recusar,
way
eu não
from the
queria
gates,
passar,
but
ué.
they're swift as hares. Still, At least we kept the bastards out.
Com
Don't need their
certeza.
kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry, we've been away for a while. What's been going on?
Alright, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a
Talvez
blind eye
seja
at
esses
first.
cristais.
Lord Byron's orders. Well, he saw it,
Tipo
it weren't
Clive.
right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew
Ah,
that.
culpados são eles, né?
They were
Eles mesmos que
baying
estão
for
pegando e
blood when
vendendo.
they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why? You're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you'll want to keep your sword handy. It's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be
Com
careful.
certeza tomaremos cuidado.
If those men were selling dusk
Então aonde?
crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which
Aí.
means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Ah. Ah, fiquem aí vocês. Partiu. Tô indo pro objetivo. Vá para a ponte Belwitch, onde a gente lutou anteriormente com um dragão, né? Olha lá a Rosária que a gente
Where are
consegue
they?
ver de longe.
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Time to fight.
Aí chegamos. De novo, outro
There's
tremor.
another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No.
Onde eles foram?
I just hope we haven't lost them.
Tem algum pessoal aí, talvez eles
These
saibam.
blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't
Clientes que
scared
mal
off by the skies,
não
you
estão
mean?
aparecendo aí, é complicado.
Yeah. Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them.
Pobrezinhos nada.
What do you
Trapaceiros.
mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were. Your crystals are your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
E nem o Chaves. Prefiro morrer do que perder a vida. Então vamos direto pra lá, né?
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there,
Todos
they
estão
won't
mortos.
find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
É,
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road. Come on.
pertinho, vamos andando.
They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Pertinho mesmo. Tem gente aí.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Ó, curada.
You lot took a wrong turn.
So, Lord Rosfield sent his self-seconds, did he? Go for it! This one.
Come here to deal with brigands. Let's focus on finding the traitors.
Destino da missão próxima. Eu tô chegando já. Só comecei a explorar. Ah, tem uma ponte ali, né?
Don't think I can go on. Chief,
O chefe dele só quer. O próprio chefe só quer saber dele mesmo.
I'll read. This should be far enough.
Pra ali você vai pro repouso de Marta, se eu não tô enganado. Se continuar essa ponte.
They've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystal.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who
Chegou o
shot
restante dos
himself.
bandidos.
If you've got a plan, Chief. Tell us you've got a plan.
Não, não tem.
Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we?
Vai pedir ajuda agora?
You
Depois que
say you're
ferrado.
interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Tá só traindo atenção pro Clive atacar todo mundo. Só que ele vai fugir. Duvido nada.
little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like. Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand. What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Falei que iam fugir. Safados trapaceiros.
If you need any more help.
Trapaceiros.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog.
Kind of you to think of him.
Over here.
Calma. Agora foi. Vamos lá. Continuar atrás dos trapaceiros, filhos da mãe. Bora caçar eles.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reeds at a guess.
3 juncos é perto do repouso da Marta. Dá pra ver ali, ó. Aquela casa lá, o fundo grande é
After them.
o
If they
repouso da
reach the
Marta.
swamps, we'll never pick up their trail.
Deixa eu ver aqui só o caminho. Ah, só seguir reto aqui.
There was something odd about those 3. They seem less like merchants, more like
One might argue that a merchant is more but a mummer without his money.
Tchau.
Why am I not amused?
Company.
Agora tem a gosma ali.
Get him!
Bora. Oi, e mais uma. Olha o tourinho ali. Repouso da Marta ali. Os três juntos pra cá. Da Mantuga
What did
ali
he find, boy?
é acástico.
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Muito mais, porque tem bastante cristal e bastante
Another group of bandits.
pegada, né?
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace. They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we better stick to the swamps.
Acho que estão pra cá. Ali eles. Dito e feito. E foi. Não. Agora foi. Bora, estamos chegando.
Then think again.
Pega aqui o item. Não, nem pega, droga.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that.
Quero saber onde vocês pegaram isso.
Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you?
Claramente.
Now,
Claramente
dealing
que sim.
crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for.
Pois são vocês.
Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight to...
Por causa disso.
Worse.
Clive, the tower.
A torre tá chamando eles.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there.
Sabe, 50 de vez antes
Echoes,
que fique
maybe?
pior.
Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that if you've never been there?
Escutou de alguém? Fala logo de vez que é melhor.
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What? Oh.
Touro a caixa. É, bora matar ele rapidinho.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them
Bora
go, then.
conquistar esse
I have
monstro.
an idea where they'll be heading anyway. This shouldn't take too long.
Merda. Errei. 9.000 tá bom.
Nice try.
Boa. E... Bora, bora. Chifru da caixa. Belo nome. Se eu tivesse o Jin aqui nível... Zantetsuki nível 5 seria ótimo. Mari iria matar todo mundo rapidinho.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
E agora a gente vai pra lá? Diz que sim, vai. Estão perto do repouso da Marta. Tem mais ou menos esse local. Tem uma pedra ali da Fênix.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home?
Não.
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours?
Ganância vai te levar pra morte, hein?
You don't mean...
The dusk crystals, aye. Halleck? Marnik? We're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do. But the lights, Chief. What about the lights? First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light.
Tua ganância vai acabar te matando,
How
Famiel.
easy it'll be to mine now.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so
Talvez agora a gente
impenetrable,
consiga
apparently.
entrar nela, né?
Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
Com certeza
A mother
deve ser.
crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim.
Bosque Sombrio, se não me engano, foi onde a gente começou o jogo.
To think there could have been a mother crystal here in Rosaria all this.
Bosque Sombrio. Vamos lá, vamos teleportar pra ser mais rápido. Pra gente não perder tempo andando. E é onde a gente chegou a ajudar eles. Então, o pessoal que numa missão secundária a gente repopula esse bosque aqui. Será que tem uma porta ali? Será que através dessa porta? Lembro que tinha uma porta que a gente não conseguia abrir. A gente chegou a interagir uma vez, só que não dá mais pra interagir. Eu acho que devo ser essa porta. Vamos correr. É bem ali, ó. Bem aqui no comecinho. Acho que deva ser, viu?
Are those goblins?
Viu? É isso mesmo. É aquela porta. Eu não lembro de ter goblins nesse tipo no jogo base.
I don't recall ever
Bom, já
hearing of
estamos vendo
goblins
novos
using
monstros.
fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Novos tipos de goblins. Legal, legal. Aí sim.
No magic. Right. They're even uglier up close. This one. You're right.
Não dá nem pra avançar em cima deles. É golpe atrás de golpe. Não dá pra usar nada mesmo. Droga. Será que vai começar a ter monstro aqui?
Farewell.
E aqui não tem nada de nenhuma energia, então vai ser magia mesmo.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on
Tá, eu
steel
também
alone.
esqueci disso, viu? Porque eu fiquei
Clive?
acostumado de ficar
Joe?
utilizando só as habilidades.
You may want to see this.
É, realmente, então a porta tá aberta.
What?
Exatamente, essa porta.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
Mas como que eles entraram, então?
There's
Da
only one
primeira
way to
vez.
find out.
E grande pra caramba, tá parecendo aquela torre de quando a gente derrotou Barnabás. O Odin. Pelo visto não é uma nova localidade, porque vai ser só um combate. Será que não vai ter nenhuma localidade nova? Eu sei que na outra DLC, o Rising Tides, vai ter. Província Imperial de Rosária. Olha, tem uma construção bem feita, hein?
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is,
Certamente que sim, meu amigo.
who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
E a torre
I
fala.
don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Beleza. Vamos ficar de olhos bem abertos. É, não tem mapa.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned. There's ether here. All abundance of it. This one. Stay down. This one.
Oh, caramba, consegui esquivar.
Over here.
Foi. Bora continuar. Iluminação do local tá linda, linda. Mais alguns guerreiros aqui. Oi, rapidinho. Acho que pra lá a gente não vai não. Baúzinho. Artefato de fuga. O que é esse artefato de fuga? Aqui. É um colar, né? Reduz o tempo de recarga de habilidades e restaura uma pequena quantidade de PV após uma esquiva perfeita. Ah, não. Isso daqui é do... Anel de esquiva oportuna. Boa. Forna-flama. Alguns oponentes vão conjurar um feitiço Forna-flama, que invoca uma esfera mágica que protege todos os aliados próximos e causa dano qualquer um que esteja em contato com ele. Inimigos acompanhados pela Forna-flama podem ser identificados pelo ícone 6? É um 6 isso? Acima de suas cabeças. A esfera pode ser dissipada com ataques, mas lembre-se de que golpes corpo a corpo na esfera causam dano a Clive. Então feitiços de longo alcance são recomendados. Pronto. Foi se achou na flama.
This one. Go for it.
E congela. Droga.
Over here. Nice try. All yours, Fogel. Get him.
Deixa eles até assim. Boa, foi na hora. Foi. Bora. Bora, bora. Foi. A gente veio dali. Vamos pra cá. Os cristais.
Dusk crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother
Com
crystal.
certeza.
Yet.
Ainda.
We still have plenty of tower to explore.
Ainda não tem Jill. Mas...
I know that voice.
São eles.
Come on.
Vamos lá. Opa! Já tem um colosso ali.
Well, look who it is.
Um golem, né? Querem paz e vocês roubaram tudo. Omega deve ser o novo foco que tá lá dentro. No topo ali daquela torre.
Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating
Esterilização. O cristal aí.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things.
Só fala isso. Eita. Chefe. Fujam. É melhor vocês fugirem, isso sim. Ninguém vai... Ah.
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now.
Bora lá. Tacar esse grandalhão aí. Ele mudou. Tá quebrado aí.
While they run away, we do the fighting.
I think you've made it angry.
Caramba. Tô preso, tô preso. Vamos lá. Bem interessante a movimentação desse chefe. Consegui evitar. Vamos lá. Primeira vez. Caramba. What? Não, não, não. Aí, pô. lá. Vamos de novo, bora de novo. Caramba. Vamos lá. Tô conseguindo. Caramba. Bora. Bem resistente, hein? Putz. Foi. Você derrotou Sigma. Guardião bem resistente, viu? Diga-se de passagem. Ceifadora decaída. Boa. Será que é melhor que a minha arma atual? Eu acho difícil, né? Vamos ver. Porque eu tô com a... Eu tô com a última, né? Tô usando a última.
Security Sentinel 503 offline.
503 é um número ainda.
Initiating Emergency Core Relocation Protocol.
É a locação do núcleo. Vamos mudar o Cristal-Máter de local?
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
Uma fortaleza viva, né?
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you.
Por que você não facilitou tudo?
Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower then.
Claramente que sim, né?
As
Então
you've probably
conte-nos.
guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Visitam há muito tempo assim?
Talked to us, told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Como assim, velho?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right.
Caramba.
It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
Mas eram cristais imperfeitos.
The shards aren't exactly divine.
Exatamente, nem
They're not even
decentes.
what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to
Vocês
take
viram uma
their
oportunidade de
coin.
negócio nesse sentido, né?
Yes. At a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time.
E não
It
pode.
cannot continue.
Isso mesmo.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
destruir isso tudo. Isso mesmo. Vamos acabar com isso de uma vez por todas.
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That
A
thing you
gente acabou
just
com todas
fought,
elas.
it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we
Tem
head
problema.
back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Vazem daí que vocês vão só morrer se seguirem eles.
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed. Knowledge now lost.
Como, hein? Consigo upar alguma coisa? Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Teria que upar as Antetskin, mas... Putas. É 5.000. É... Demora bastante. Tem alguma coisa aqui. Acho que os dois lados levam pro lá. No mesmo local.
If this is like every other fallen ruin, then there'll be a lift.
A gente usou lá no... pra encontrar o último pela primeira vez, quando a gente foi enfrentar o Barnabás. No Barnabás acho que a gente pegou uns 2 elevadores, eu acho. E um deles a gente... uns 3 na verdade. E um deles a gente enfrentou 2 monstros. Uma esfera gigante, outro um titã de ouro, né? Voltar pra aí.
Any idea what those are? They seem to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps
Monstros em cristais.
Like some sort of twisted menagerie.
Chocobo.
But why here?
Bizarro demais. Estavam criando monstros aqui, clonando, sei lá. Alguma coisa desse tipo, né? Será que eles vão quebrar os cristais? Quer ver que vão quebrar? E todos eles vão se soltar e a gente vai ter que enfrentar? Eu não duvido disso.
Many of these things are there.
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Falei? Aconteceu exatamente o que é. Foi disso.
Centuries old.
Usar o poder da Shiva logo de vez. Daqui a pouco vamos voltar. Oi? Pensei que teria mais. Não, falta muito ainda pra eu precisar upar. Falta praticamente 50%. tem nada.
That device. It glows just like the doors.
Development log entry 680925.
Acho que vai soltar essas cobaias.
Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens? So they were turning living creatures into crystals.
É bem esquisito isso tudo, né? Um grifo. Nossa. Acabar com ele. Ih, foi rapidinho. Então não é só criando as cobaias, mas eles estavam transformando elas. É bem bizarro isso tudo. Daqui é o piorzinho. Não matou ainda. Foi. Como se fosse um escudo, né? Mas é um escudo ofensivo esse daí. Ah, usar Shiva. Bora. O Ramu. Boa. Eu espero que o Minotauro que tá lá no começo não se liberte. Senão eu tinha achado. É, não se libertou. Então beleza. Ah, tinha um aqui também. Nem tinha percebido. Deixa eu pegar o baúzinho aqui. Artefato de recuperação. Bom, galera, a gente vai encerrar esse primeiro vídeo aqui do Eco dos Decaídos. E a gente vai continuar no próximo vídeo. Eu acho que vai ser... deve ser uma DLC de uns 2 horas e meia, 3 horas, provavelmente. Não deve ser uma DLC tão longa como a próxima. Que vai ter até uma área nova, aparentemente, que eles anunciaram junto. Bom, caso vocês tenham curtido o vídeo, deixa o seu like, se inscreva no canal, ative o sino de notificações. Não se esqueçam de comentar e de compartilhar com seus amigos para que mais pessoas conheçam o nosso canal. Beleza, galera? Então, meu muito obrigado e a gente se vê no próximo vídeo do canal. Então, falou, até a próxima e tchau, tchau.